All right, give it a second because usually the recording takes a minute to actually start up for me. Hi. Ooh, okay. So today we're going to be continuing the nuclear winter piece that I've been working on. I got pretty well into it, and I'm really excited to see how it comes out because it's looking pretty sick. If I don't mean to toot my own horn. Yeah, I think I'm done with that lemonade. I don't think you guys want to hear me crunching ice for the entire stream. Yeah. So I don't think it's going to take the entire stream, the entire 2 hours in order to get this all done. So maybe I'll just spend a lot of time to clean things up and make everything look all nice, which is always good. Kind of like the last Speedpaint, the fighter girl. She was it was great that I had a lot of time to actually work on her because there was a lot of like other stuff I could add to it. What was I just thinking? I don't think I had a plan on how to start this just yet. But I guess I can go ahead and start with blocking out the characters. Just so they have like something so that the background doesn't bleed through. What would be a good color for that? I'm feeling one of the more shadowy colors that we've been using. Maybe this like this blue-gray. What brush do I have right now? Pencil. We can just fill this in like this. Oh, I don't have any music. I always forget that part. All right. This doesn't have to be super clean or super accurate. I just want to make sure that the blue isn't coming through. And you could tell that he's like separate from everything. Like this big shadow from the mountains. Just cutting straight through him. Something about his midsection reminds me of a caterpillar. I wanted him to have like this big poofy jacket. Something that very clearly looks warm and built for the winter. I think it made sense to me. For it to be like poofy and kind of sectioned. Poofy in like sections of fur. I got a lot of stuff going on inside of my room, so I hope that's not being picked up. My noise gate is pretty solid, I think. I don't think I've heard any background noise or much background noise coming up in the streams, but I also can't really tell. Oh, hold on. I didn't have Chatterino up. Don't want the chat sneaking by me. Those little spurs can stay uncolored. They're just little sketchy boys anyways. I like the nice paper texture in the background. There you go. He's pretty much all blocked out so he doesn't blend completely into the background. I got some coffee over here in 1 second. But what could be more important than one for the dog? Hang on. Low-key, I'm a little terrified that I might have done something in my hard drive, like physically, because a lot of my connections and everything reset. Like I've had desktop icons that just disappeared, some custom icons, and I had to completely reinstall Krita, so some of my custom settings disappeared. Every file that I'm opening from Krita is now telling me like some kind of resource didn't load properly, so I'll have to like save it again. Kind of like whenever you go to like an entirely new version of it. So like if you go from Krita 4 to Krita 5, all the Krita 4 files will ask you to save again. Because, you know, there's a whole bunch of more settings that don't comply and this and that. That's kind of what's going on, but there has been no update as far as I'm aware. It brought up those issues before I updated. And I can't remember if I already had 5.0.2 or if it was just 5.0.0, because I think I got it right when it came out from Krita 5. But I have no idea. I've also decided to check out on DeviantArt, like there's actually like a little group for people to share their Krita art, and there's some awesome Krita artists. It's weird because I feel like this is kind of hard to compete with as far as like apps, especially since it's straight up free as a drawing app. So I kind of don't know why I don't hear of it more. I don't even remember how I found Krita. I think it just sneaked up on me. It might have been a recommendation from a friend. But I do also ask Reddit like way too often. Yeah, it's usually Paint Tool SAI, which I think is also very good. I just haven't tried it myself because I'm cheap. And then I've seen a lot of tablet art. I'm not sure what app that is. I think that's Procreate. But a lot of like iPad drawings, and those are fantastic too. Like I'm pretty satisfied with this app. I don't think there's like anything I could ask from this app that I don't already get. But those Apple tablet drawings are pretty impressive. It kind of makes me start thinking like, maybe I should try getting into that. As though it's a different medium and I can't just achieve all that on my own anyways. I think what I get jealous of is like their brush selection, because all these different apps have their own like brush engine, so you can't really like, you can like copy and paste one to the other, but they won't work exactly correctly. Or maybe they will, and I haven't tried it. Because I know whenever I was using GIMP, it was not, you couldn't just download Photoshop brushes into GIMP. And the ones that you could download into GIMP wouldn't work exactly the same, because GIMP has a not so intelligent brush engine. It's kind of like MS Paint Plus. But, you know, it still gets a job done, and I think it's also an open source free painting software, so can't really be too down on it. It's pretty great. And it got me through my first forays into digital art. But yeah, Krita just has a lot more. And an actual like competent engine that has like wet painting technology. I think that's what I've heard it called. I'm not sure who, but I've heard it referred to as wet painting, and that feels apt. Instead of just like being able to manipulate the shape of the brush, it can actually like have algorithms to change how it flows. Okay. All right, so the two main characters are now shaded out, so they can be separate from the background. Then I could probably also do some gradients on them just to get some simple coloring. Because I do think I want to still keep it really simple, where it's just one shade and then you see these blindingly bright, glasses. Not sure what they're called. The little circles in the gas mask. It's probably a really simple word for them, but I can't think. Lenses. Let's go with lenses. The coffee's cold already, but it's good. It's banana flavored. All right. So what's next? Oh, the reason I brought up the fact that everything reset is because I also got a chance to look at all the brushes and decide which ones I liked. There's some interesting ones, like maybe make this into a deep color. Can I find this color, or am I gonna have to? I think this is the color. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I found this brush, which I think would be perfect for hair. I don't remember if this was a custom brush that I downloaded. I think it might be actually just a standard tool. Or there's a really easy to find Krita brush like plus pack made by I think one of the people who actually work on Krita. I don't know if that's for sure, but I see his art like all over their website. But it's just like brushes that almost should just be downloaded along with the regular software. I do have this really nice pen. I like this one because it actually really legitimately feels like a pen that you would find in real life. Well, let me try to find it. You have to use a really bright color in order to get it to work correctly. Like, that's pretty close to my actual handwriting in real life. Anyways, I really like that brush. I don't have any use for it yet because I don't think I'm going to do a digital ballpoint drawing, but I like to have it anyways. What else we got in here? So I also have this one, which is a very like, let me change back to a good color. Hold on. This pink is disorienting. I'm a big fan of pink, but I'm not that big of a fan of pink. Which color is it? I'm gonna have to find this color again. I remember it was like close to one of these. I just had this color. And this song's really nice. What is this? Perspective by Phantom Power. This is really dumb, but I have to look for it. Yeah, this feels close. I didn't have to look for it, but I was being stubborn. Okay. But yeah, this is also a nice brush that I found. I don't like that it has like little dots. I think if you like softly do it, it'll like skip almost like a real pen, and I don't really like that. I think this might be another brush that I really liked. This one felt pretty similar to what I was actually using here. But I might also be on copium because this brush does not look anything like that. What else do I got? I'm just playing around with brushes right now. This wasn't it, was it? No, that's my hairbrush. I think I kind of want to use this one anyways. I did consider just getting like a stamp brush for trees, because I was looking at brushes last night, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I feel like you can get pretty close to like making a brush that kind of looks like trees without actually having to just copy and paste. But maybe I'll regret that decision later. Ooh, I'm on another layer. I should not be playing around like this. Let me see. Can I find the tree layer? I think this is it. Yep. Let me take off the clouds too. Let's make it like way bigger. Ooh. Let me erase that because those are bent. I don't need too tall of trees up here because that's like gonna disappear into the ether or the atmosphere, I guess. I really don't do a lot of landscape drawings. Oh wait, I forgot there's supposed to be buildings here. I almost forgot like half the point of the drawing, which is the nuclear part of the winter. I just thought these guys just like nature. I just need to make sure it has like a natural feel. I deleted the line art, I think. Let me try. Did that do something? Sorry, hold on one second. I'm trying to see if I can open the older version of this. See if I can just rip that line art out before I accidentally save. This is an autosave file. Is there like an older one of this? Come on, work with me here. Sorry, I gotta look through my files for this. Come on, open. Oop, I think I might have got it. Hold on. I'm getting weird pop-ups. There it is. Wait a second. The layer I deleted the line art a long time ago. So I just don't have any drawing of the buildings that are supposed to be there. I mean, I still have like my notebook sketch. And I wasn't like super like hard focused on anything. Okay, never mind. We're abandoning that plan. We're just gonna have to freeball it when we get there. And then if not, I can just look at my notebook drawing. There's not really any reason for me to be super dedicated to anything. I want to take a second to step away from that and try using a different color. Let me remember where this color is. Where are we? whatever, we can just grab it later. I'm gonna try grabbing like maybe like an earthier color, so like a dark reddish, bluish. Nah, well, maybe we make this a multiply. That'll work better. Ooh, okay. Maybe even brighter then. Is there any other brush I might? I know I said I didn't want to use a stamp tool, but would a stamp tool work better? It's actually kind of interesting. Yeah, let me just put hearts everywhere. Grass. Alright, that was just me experimenting for a bit. What about this hairbrush? Sorry, right now I'm just playing around with texture. That's what it looks like without the multiplier. Then we can just turn it down so we can just have like a very soft amount of like depth. Yeah, it's really cool. All right, I'm gonna keep a pin on that. Then we're gonna go right back into doing the rest of the trees. Oop. First, we're gonna have to grab the color again. Bah. And right back into it. Is this color brighter? What's going on? Why is it bright? Oh, it's picking up like the paper texture as well. That's really annoying. Can I... Bah, there we go. I'm gonna go and put Teresa here anyways. Adds a nice depth. I have a feeling somebody's about to walk to my room. I got a big family, so it's kind of inevitable that somebody's gonna stumble in. slowly we'll make our way up this mountain. My nephews are on their way out. Am I on camera? Yeah, okay. That's me getting paranoid. That's how you know this is professional. Is it weird that in my head I keep thinking like, man, this song is great? Kind of makes me feel like I'm shouting out a sponsor, but like I'm not sponsored at all. Like I just unironically like these songs. Who knew I would have chosen chill hop because I actually like chill hop. I could probably paint the buildings into the trees. So I'm just going ahead and like filling them in. And if not, I'll just erase them later. It's not really something I can't work back from. Build the trees now and then just clean it up later. I'm gonna do more landscapes. I'm kind of liking what I have now, but I think it could definitely I can definitely use more practice. That's what most of these are anyways. They're just me having fun. I haven't transitioned into the point where my art becomes work, which eventually I probably should do so that I don't have to work a 12-hour shift at a hospital. But yeah, I think it's normal for people to have fear for transitioning something they love into something that they have to do to eat. I just said that and I feel such an idiot because I live with my parents, so I don't know why I'm acting like I have to do any of this. I'm lucky enough that I don't have to, but still, I think the idea is there where I'm worried about taking professional work for art because I know that some people kind of lose their love for art that way. And I think no matter what I'll do, I'll still be in love with art, but I think that I'm still afraid. I'm still worried. But also, I'm having a lot of art block, so maybe it'd be good to get some commissions. I think I'm just being a little lazy, and I don't want to make the like commission chart that I have in my head. And then there's also a bit of imposter syndrome where I'm looking at all these artists that I respect and think are just amazing, and I'm seeing that they're like charging pennies for a dollar for their commissions, and I'm just like, I can't inspire myself to work for like anything less than $20 at a minimum. And then I see people who are like charging $10 for like these amazing headpieces and busts. And you know, I'm not too crazy about it. I can understand that different people have different ways of working, or different speeds, or different desires. But still, it's there. I feel discomfort. I feel it there. Eventually, I'm gonna get over it. I'm gonna have to push myself to get into it. And I mean, it's not like I can't just stop taking commissions. I know at least enough about the process and have thought about it enough that I know how closing commission books work. I was just looking. It's looking a little overly... I'm trying to find the word for it. Straight, like everything's pointing in the same direction, but they are trees. I don't think trees bend like that. Or if they do, it's abnormal. Like you notice that it's off. But maybe you have to have some of those ones that are off in order to make everything look normal. So let me see if I can add like just some bends here or there. It might be nothing bad. Oops. And there's not a completely horizontal tree. Might need a detailed brush to come in. I've thought about how Bob Ross did his trees. He started with like something, the branch or the trunk straight down the middle, and then he would add the leaves. So I'm thinking I can go back and add like little trunks here and there. It might be an unnecessary detail because I think it's going to get lost in, especially as small as it gets down here. That might be a little bit too much. Okay. Just make the brush a little smaller. I think the individual hairs of the brush are getting too far apart, so I can't make like actual branches. They just look too wispy. Thankfully, it looks like this is a brush that scales. I'm having a little bit of trouble with some of the brushes because they seem to like lock out at 40. Because I don't think they coated them to be any smaller, or they coated in so there's like an amount of space that's regulated. And then I'm gonna have to add white to all these trees. I just remembered for the snow. That actually help a lot with making these things look natural. This song's nice. I usually don't like the songs with a lot of talking in it. At least while I'm working, because instrumentals are a lot easier to tune out. But in this case, I'm into it. It's giving me the energy I need. Reminds me of like a Kali Uchis song. I'm very into it. looking pretty good right now. Still got to cover up just like the last little tip of the mountain, but we're getting there. We're halfway. Wait, hold on. We're at the top of the mountain and we're only halfway up. That's an awful picture of a dog. I love dogs, but that is the most unflattering picture of a dog I've ever seen. I need to stop focusing on these texts, but okay, that's enough text looking. Am I not human? Am I not allowed to look at text of dogs? Started to realize a lot of my shortcomings as far as landscapes. Whenever I tried doing the Dark Souls art challenge, I really liked the idea of it. Conceptually, like it's something that I always do, which is like creating like lands and lore inside of my head for fictional Dark Souls locations that never got seen. The Unseen Lands challenge from Vadi Video. And so immediately I jump into trying to do this portrait of his location, and I realized, oh, I've never done this before. I don't know how to draw landscapes. And it was pretty brutal for me. Because a lot of the artists that do those challenges, like his channel is popular enough that a lot of people joined. A lot of really good people joined. Hang on a second. Just noticing a section of his face that never got filled in. And we'll leave it alone. Let's go back to the painting. But anyways, so I did the location. It did not win. It did not even get mentioned, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I mean, because like, especially compared to like the people who did make it, like I was as amateur as could be. But after that, yeah, I realized like, oh, this is not something I should have just jumped into. I mean, even something I'm a little bit more experienced with, like character design, like even that, I don't think I would have been competitive against the people who are on that, who run those competitions. And I think generally I don't have the stomach for competitions. Like I hate the idea of competing. Like even if it's all in good fun, even if it's like we're all just understanding that we're trying to have a good time, it can get really like depressing for me. I think that's actually why I didn't even like the idea of applying for college, because like there's a slightly competitive mindset to it where it's like you have to prove yourself above others in order to be why you should be the one attending the college or not. And it's just, I hate that thinking. Like whenever I saw the question like, hey, why are you write an essay of why you believe you should be the one in this college, I was just like, nope, I'm just not doing this. This is like, my brain is already out. I'm not one of those capitalist grind set dudes who are just like, you gotta be a winner, you gotta wake up every day, you gotta be a winner, you gotta put yourself out there. Like, that's useful in order to survive, but it's not exactly morally uplifting at all. Like, it doesn't make me feel good about myself. But at least I tried with the body video challenge. I did actually still like what I did. I think it was pretty cool, even if it didn't get like mentioned at all. And I do think that pretty much everybody that was mentioned on there was like way above mine. I did not see anybody that made it onto like the list who was like remotely anywhere near the skill level I was in a, you know, they are clearly far above me, not in a I far better kind of way. Okay. Ooh, my back. Sorry. I think that is a firmly decorated mountain. I say that, but I immediately... Okay. Now, I do remember that I do want to erase some of this because there's going to be a trail, like, just cutting straight through it. So let me make a small, tiny eraser brush. Okay. Let's see if I can cut like a path. Clear path of trees. It's gonna be like one of those power lines. I forgot what they're called. Or, well, I mean, I know they're called power lines, but like there's a word for the antennas. Oh, and it also doesn't help that the landscape that I tried to enter competition with was done in GIMP. If that gives you like any kind of idea of how amateur we're talking. Let me add a little texture to the eraser. I'll actually leave that tree there. Just for an example, let me go and try blocking this in. This is just kind of a tester. I think I just had another family member come in. Hope they don't bust into my room. Catch me red-handed doing arts. Yeah, that gives you an idea of what I'm going to be doing later. But right now we're just going to focus on the trees. Let me put that above that layer. Alright, so what color did I use here? Bop. Bip. Put it back to multiply. Bop. Bip. Let's leave it at 100 and then we can work from there. It's probably a bad idea, but we're going to keep doing it. And just use the same brush. Why is this so huge? That's the wrong brush. That's why. There we go. Ooh, before that actually. I need to remember these brushes. These colors, sorry. Let me just get a... I don't have a small brush with texture. I think the pencil is the best I got. Is that my pencil? Why is it so huge? You just draw out like a few quick. Can I actually... Let's try making it a multiply layer. Right now we're just experimenting. Just a quick little, another test just on top of everything. Okay, that's what I thought, that's what I thought. Silly me. Getting these crazy ideas. Okay. That's actually kind of cool looking, but that's definitely not what I was going for. Okay, we're done. Done with that. That was just a quick bit of fun. You know me, just fun fellow over here. Please. There. I'm just trying to pan and it kept screwing up on me. I don't think I'm going to do this for everyone, but I just need some of these ones up front where you can actually see the branches. I think once I get far enough, you won't be able to see anything, so... Wait, kind of just like that. Just a little bit of it peeking through, and I think it'll also blend with the other the shadows, the trees. Yeah, so that'll darken everything up, and so you won't even be able to see most of these. But I thought it would be nice to try. I'm gonna need to grab this color again. 1 second. Bop, beep, beep, bop, boop. Okay. Kind of want a smaller textured brush, like just a very small one, so I can get even like finer details. Because that one was very good for blocking things out, but now I want a little bit more control. Let me just look through all of my brushes real quick. Whoa, tiny, tiny, tiny. How am I doing on camera? Am I still looking good? Look pretty. I'm on eraser. Let me get some of these ones up front. These ones. Let me get some of these up front. No, that's great. Got a weird tickle on my ear. There you go. I think these ones up front are the most important to get, because it's going to be like, you see what it's like up front, and then you can kind of apply that to all the other ones in the further back. Like, you need to know what it looks like first before you can really like implement it in your head. The illusion of like distance and that kind of stuff. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I just checked my messages. Oh, where was I? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save because I don't think I've saved once this entire stream, so we've done a lot of work now. Now, I'm a little paranoid about doing this, but I don't think there will really be an issue if I just save over my old file. Because if I'm correct and I accidentally screwed up my hard drive and that's why some of the resource folders are missing and I had to set them all up again, then that means I can't find them again. So they're gone for good. So if I don't think it'll really be an issue if I save over it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop around like the middle, because at that point the shadows won't really show up that well, and I think it starts to blend with the atmosphere. There's a bit of science to it, and I like explaining it to like little kids in order to make myself sound smart. But like the further you get up into the atmosphere, as far as mountains, the more blue things get because it makes the nitrogen is more reflective. I think I can't remember if this is correct, but I might be making this part up, but pretty sure that the nitrogen is slowly gets more pronounced in the upper atmosphere. I might be just spitting completely wrong facts. I don't think I've checked that. I'm just trying to logic my way around why things get blue. I know it has something to do with the nitrogen, but I don't remember if there's like a specific reason why it's up there and not like down or evenly distributed throughout the atmosphere. I know there's like atmospheric pressures and different, I imagine different gases and elements would react differently to different pressures. Like how heat gets towards the top and then cold goes towards the bottom. I think that would have something to do with why there might be nitrogen in the upper atmosphere as opposed to the lower atmosphere where we are. Or as much of it anyways. Anyways, the entire reason I pull up that random bit of science is because it's a good reason for like the shadows to disappear, because you're not really seeing much of the light that's reflected up there. You're seeing like less and less of it the further out and the further up you go. So like if you have a mountain range, that's why usually the darker ones will be up front, and then like the further back you go, it'll be lighter and lighter and lighter until it's like this just vague ghost of a mountain. Similar thing happens towards the peak of mountains, especially if they're getting into the clouds. Fast forwarding this stream is going to be really fun because it's just going to be like an hour of me working on trees. I gotta keep up the dedication. Can't stop now. Yeah, I think that's good enough from there. Ooh. Okay. I'm out of coffee. Sorry, my lemonade melted and now I got water everywhere. That's why you gotta keep a rag. Just handy. Let's see. So that's the trees. Let's see what happens when I put my clouds back in. Okay. Oh yeah, and I did want to like soften the shadows too. That's the trees itself. That's the branches or the trunks. There, that's the shadows. Somewhere around like there. Not as insanely strong as it was. Because I don't want the background to be too deep. Because like I said, if you want like that misty effect, like you're going to have to like block out some of the detail work that you're working on. Sorry, there's a bunch of ice in it. And I'm wondering if I should even maybe think about like a layer of mist over the entire background. So just for experimentation purposes, very all science purposes. You know me, I'm a science guy. I go way back. I'm an old lefty from way back. This is kind of silly, but I'm actually really digging it. Let's get like a huge version of this. Really nice blending brush. Got like a really like grainy texture to it. So I'm trying to pull some of this color and like dust it everywhere essentially. Let's turn it off. No, that's not what I want. Overlay? Oh, whoa, I don't know what that just did. Soft light. Nope. Green. Ooh, screen might be a good one. What's that compared to normal? Oop. What'd I do? Okay. It's normal. Screen. Normal. Screen. We're just gonna keep it normal. The screen's close, but I think it brain syncs up too much. I do also want to change the color to something within the palette. I think like the same color as the clouds. So I think I can just grab everything. Hopefully this works out how I'm planning. We're gonna take just this color. It's like rosy steel color. And just replace all the visible parts with it. Okay. Select. Deselect. And then we're gonna just take it out a bit. Now what does it look like with screen actually? Okay. Still kind of silly. And let me erase just a little bit more of it. Oop, 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 oop. Not that. Brush. Put it to erase. Make it smaller. Nope, too small. What's going on? Did I click off the... I think it just crashed. Well, that's not good. So, how are you guys? There it goes. That's upsetting. How much did it save? Concern. Okay. So it looks like it cut off some of the shading I did down in the trees. Maybe like the last little 10 minutes of it. Not even that, like maybe the last 5 minutes of it. And all of the mist that I just did. Which is not the worst thing in the world. Because the mist only took me like 5 minutes to make in the first place. So let me see if I could just do the mist. I don't think I have to do all the shadows again. Let me just swallow the ice instead of crunching it in this. So let's just grab a tool. What's a good tool? Let's go with the soft brush, just a soft airbrush. That's not the color. That feels more like color, but not quite. Something like... Oh, let me just pull this cloud. Whoops, let me turn that off. Is that the same color? How was that the same color? And this is at 100%. Why is it not angry? What are you? I don't even know what you are. Oh, it's the mountain. It's the hill, I mean. It's this color. There we go. Now we got it. Turn that back on. So we're just gonna grab this. And we're gonna erase again. Can I use this blending brush as an eraser? Oh, I can. Hello. Ooh, it's too fine. I'm gonna crash it again. Let's make it like half that size. And then save just in case. I do still need it bigger, actually. It's not doing it effectively enough. Let's just use the airbrush to erase it back. Erase it away. Come on. Bigger. There we go. I can just reset it to its normal size, actually. Yeah. Then we're gonna use this blending brush. It's called a fingertip blending, and it's more of a charcoal thing. But I really like how fine the mist is. So I'm gonna like pull some of this color in, or some of the fog like that. Get like a good shade that can dissipate. Pull. I think because it's digital, it can work a little differently than it would in real life. Actually, let me erase it this way. That's not working fast enough. Because I do still want some of the tree peeking out. Tree line. And then let's see what happens if I tone it down. Oh, it's on eraser. Kind of trying to blend shapes in. Almost like little wisps of mist. I'm going to select all this. Select from opaque, replace. I'm also going to save. Don't want that crash happen again. And just add a little bit of shadow. Let's make it a multiply actually too. Just add a little bit of depth to the fog itself. Hold on, I'm doing something. Don't worry about it. Mind your own business. It ain't safe for you here, Chief. We're doing crazy stuff. Okay, then we're going to turn down the multiply so it kind of blends in with the other shadows. Okay, deselect. That's not deselect. I just made the window really tiny. Oh, that's what it looks like. I wondered because I've been accidentally shrinking the window size, and I wondered how it showed up on stream. Apparently, it just like locks it to the left. That's probably something I set up and forgot about. 1 second. It's basically just melted water at this point, but we like water here. All right, I said deselect. Bop. There we go. Nice fog, nice mood. Ooh. I need to stop doing that into the microphone. Now, where is this character's shadow? Where's that coming from? That's this shadow. I actually really like the shadow for this area. It's the character shadows that I don't like. Okay. Let's start by... Is it at 100%? What color is this? Can't even tell. What's like the darkest section of it? Let's get like that. Then let us simply... Not that. Let's just make like a hard shadow first. Okay. And I also, let me try I'm doing some funky stuff. So bear with me. Okay, that's too funky. Okay. I took it a step too far. Why did I do that? It was literally almost there. Crazy, this brush actually works really great when you use it correctly. Who would have thought? It's not an eraser. Okay. My back. I just noticed how weird it looks by the robot. This shadow's gonna be the end of me. Oops. I thought that was an eraser. That's better. You're next. You're next up on the chopping block. That's not the line tool. I tried to click the line tool. Please just click the line tool. Come on. Just look straight. There we go. Then we're just gonna fade it a bit. Just a little bit of fade. Like a really nice hairline. A nice fade. That's a line tool. I'm gonna break my own neck, please, on a video game. There we go. Okay, I think I'm happy with those shadows. Okay, what else we're looking at here? Oh, I still gotta do a bunch of buildings. Or do I? We might just be okay with this. Well, I mean, I still got to do the pylons at least. Where's that layer? Look pretty bad. So I'll definitely have to work on those for a bit. Ooh, my toes. My toes hurt. Yes, I get it. My GeoForce drivers are ready to update. Please leave me alone. I'm busy. I'm busy being an artiste. Okay. Needed to block that out for a second. And then we're also going to give the robot some eyes. It's too bright. I think I want like a more salmon color, because that's what I got going on with the guy's lenses. Too salmony. What? Why is the brush? I knew there would be a reason I might need to keep these layers separate. Whoa, what's going on? Why did something change? Did I like turn off the layer? What happened there? Give a bit of glow to the... I'm playing with a bunch of tricks here. Doesn't make sense, hold on. That's... okay. Wait a second. Ooh, Where's my brush? There we go. Let's save. We're gonna lower this bit. Let's try playing with some layers. Some screen. Screen kind of looks nice. Luminosity, I think, is the right call. What else? Addition? Nah. Hard light. Hard light kind of looks interesting. What does soft light do? Let's lower it. I think that's the right call. And then let me also do it's the right call, but just a different wrong color. There we go. That's the right one. Need an even brighter color, actually. Come on. I said bright. What is happening right now? Is there something going on with my layers? There we go. No, you can. Oops. That one could stay. Where's the layer with the shadow or the brightness? There you go. Make it a lot more dull. Can we lower the how bright the little gleam is on the screen? Because it looks almost like a third eye. Again with the eraser. What else do I gotta do? I think we're just gonna do the power lines and that's gonna be it. I'm trying to see if there's anything really I gotta do. Let me pull out my sketch real quick just to make sure. Okay, so thank you. I am going to, well, let me just go ahead. So here is the original thumbnail sketch. One second, I'll figure out how to get this balance on camera. There we go. So this is the thumbnail sketch that I did. So we have the hunter guy, we have his little robot fellow. Then you can see like a kind of just like garbled mess for the, hold on. This is really hard to do. Garbled mess for like the background. The only thing I might keep from the background besides the mountain itself is the power lines. There was going to be a bunch of buildings, but I'm not sure if I could scrap that in a few minutes. I'm kind of already happy with it, how it is right now. Actually, I say that, and I'm immediately realizing I need snow. Hold on 1 second. Let me get a layer on top of all this spot. Let me get like a real nice spray. The spray might be the wrong tool for this, but we're gonna try it. Okay. It's not the right color. Let me... That's not what I want to do. Please, 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 please. There we go. The color tool. It did not absorb the color. Oh, it's still an erase layer. It's not the right color. This. I think the paper texture is screwing it up. There you go. I think that's the one. Maybe it's just the wrong brush. Let me not get worked up just yet. I just want to add some snow. Covering it up. What if I pull out like... I just want to like have some snow like dug up where his 8 feet are. Because, you know, obviously to imply that he's like in the snow. Otherwise it just looks like they're just standing on top of like or I guess like really, really solid snow and packed snow, but that's not the case. They are in like some loose snow. Oop. Try to blend it. I'm gonna do some blending on that. But at least to get like the body of it, we can just apply everything else out on top. All right, and then we could just like try snowing this up. Oop, that is not the color. That is not it. Let's see if I can let's just softly brush it in. Kind of like that. And then we'll like erase it in a second. Just to get like the shadow in, and then we can work away from it. I just realized that's probably not going to work because I just did this all in the same layer. I'm not going to scream. I promise. I'm trying really hard not to scream. See, I can scream internally. I'm good at this. It's actually kind of looking cool. I just pulled away from the mic like I was Tazon. Come on. Standing on top of the snow. Standing in the snow. On top. In. It's the small details, but they're important. This is also bugging me. One of the spokes looks really weird. I don't need the liner to be super clean, but I did want it to look like correct. You can put like a little bling. There we go. Doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of things, but it's important to me. All right, and then I could also add some footsteps maybe. Let's see how this goes. To further add the snow effect. So let's try this one. I don't mind if it's actually a different color from the rest of the snow, because I think the way the shadows would look, it would make sense. That is not what I wanted. Kind of like that big. I need to figure out the right distance for everything. It's like little pock marks here, because he just has like a little round feet. Let me grab the soft brush and just ease it in. Actually, let me do the blending. I imagine that UPS hates you because mountains. And something capitalism. One of the two. Take a pick. Yeah, I get way too excited for supplies to come in whenever I buy them on Amazon. And when they don't come, I just like... It's very sad. It's just like this sigh like, I guess I'll have to wait till tomorrow. Even though it makes like no difference and I wasn't planning on using them immediately. Still, like my brain is just like, oh, there goes that dopamine. Guess I'll just be sad and mope for a bit. Let's also like turn this down a bit. There we go. You can kind of get like the ghost of footsteps. So they didn't just like spawn there. Ooh. Some things you might be interested in seeing since you weren't here the entire time. I added a little bit of a color to the dog. He now has a little bit of a warm face, kind of like how he has like orange goggles. He has like an orange light going on. And then he also has like a glow on his mask. So it's like he is actually getting a light hitting his screen. But you can still see the face peering through. And then that I can turn down or up. But I think this is good, like middle. I did all the trees. Literally like an hour and a half of this was just me doing trees, so you didn't miss too much. Oh, and let me take off the clouds. I also added a fog to everything. Thank you. It was something I did. It wasn't something I knew I could pull off, but like once you get like into digital drawing, you kind of like start doing math, I guess, on like, I'm trying to think of the right way to say it, but like different effects that you can pull off with digital whenever you like make it digital. But yeah, here's the trees. Where's the layers? Okay. So I added all these little things with a nice little brush. They're not stamps, like they're not just pictures of trees copy and pasted. I actually like had to go in and do all these. And then I also added like a little bit of shadow. I'm gonna be doing these power lines. And that's pretty much like the only other thing I gotta do before I'm done for today. And I decided that it looked a little weird with just this big cloud and like no other mist, so I added like a mist effect. With just enough that you can see like the end of the mountain, or you can tell that there's a mountain there to begin with. And then like the paper textures is nice. It's a nice paper texture. I'm really glad I decided to actually look into that, because I've been seeing some people use like paper textures on their digital pieces, and it really does look nice. I thought it was a little annoying at first, but now I'm into it. Let me save. So next I just got to do the antenna, the power lines, and then I'll think I'm done. What is this? Oh, I was gonna desaturate everything too. Let me desaturate everything below the orange. Just like tone down everything a bit. Or maybe not, because it is already kind of like super desaturated. It's not a very super colorful piece. I don't know, we'll get to that. Let me get to these power lines. Okay. I'm gonna do these in pencil. Just straight black. Let me take off the fog. Okay. Wait. There we go. Make it a little bigger, maybe like a 10 pencil. Yeah, it looks right. Nope, even bigger than 13. We can use the line tool actually. And it might actually help me if I get rid of the characters just for a little while. Sorry, dog. Gonna need you to take a step back. He looks silly without his lines. Okay. There we go. Trying to think of a structure of a power line. I don't actually know too much about how they look. Hold on. Power line antenna. How do you spell antenna? Oh, that is miserable. That was a very bad spelling of antenna. Which one do I want to go with? There's actually quite a few. Something that looks familiar. Something that like will say in your head like power antenna that doesn't look kind of goofy. I know they have like an H look to them. Or an I. They look really weird. I think I want to go with this one because this one's really simple. Let me take a second to look at them more. Yeah, we're just gonna... It's got watermarks all over it, but I just need the structure. I don't need to actually copy and paste them in. Yep. There we go. It looks so ugly with the watermark, but we just need it for the reference. This is just a bizarre looking tower. This is a tenant design with Raul A. Pena. Glad you could make it. Today we're going to be doing a transmission tower. It's a little bit more complex than this, but I think that's good enough. I don't think anybody's going to really critique whether or not my power lines look accurate. Or up to like safety codes. I'd be really scared if somebody came into the chat was just like, aha, you fool. Clearly, this is an ATX 70 transmission tower that was banned in the 70s. You are not a real artist. You're a hack. And then I just cry. I just sit here crying like, I tried my best, please. Okay, I'm gonna erase the other ones and just copy and paste from there. As much as I don't like, I try to avoid like cheating. Sometimes you just gotta, and that's okay. It's okay to cheat a little bit. Especially since, you know, I actually did have to sit down and draw it out myself instead of just, you know, like copy and pasting the picture. But even then, I don't have that much beef with people who take what shortcuts they need. Because in all honesty, I don't think it really matters whether or not this antenna was done from originally. Like, I could have looked for like a little silhouette or a PNG of it, and I don't think anybody would have cared. But it's just me personally, I wanted to try doing it from scratch. So we're gonna just copy. I think we can throw this away now.
Hey man, what you say? I can hear you thinking, man.
It's actually gonna need to be way smaller. Because they don't peak that much above the trees. why. Which one is the first one? There we go. Let me push the characters back in. Now I need to actually see how it's gonna look compared to when the people stand in. The people. The dog and the man stand in. And put in their blocks too. There we go. And so this one right next to him is going to be interesting because it's actually going to be falling over. Because it's an apocalypse. Oh no. Bah. So it's going to be like keeled over. Let me pull in like a small brush now. Or a small pencil now. It's really cool that I can just tweak them like that. I'm just gonna merge all these layers together in a minute, but okay. Pencil, pencil, pencil. Let's connect these power lines. I need them like the solid size that's not distractingly big. There we go. Perfect. Well, let's focus on this one first. At this point, it gets so small that it doesn't really matter if it's like 100% connected. You could argue it never really matters because they're just power lines. It's not a detail that matters, but you know, don't mess with my vibe. I'm trying to hard out here. There we go. We're almost there. Might add some kind of like blur to everything because it gets kind of like weirdly pronounced over here, weirdly defined while everything else is still blurry. Oh wait, I do have a mist, so maybe that'll just cover up everything. Always rely on mist. There we go. Now I gotta do the fun wires. These are the ones that actually like are disconnected, so I can have them like dangling. This is an eraser. I need to turn it back up. There we go. Oh, wait. We got, it still keeps going after that. Okay. So now let's try just merging them all together. So we just have one layer for all the antennas. Beep, beep, beep. Perfect. Ooh. then let me erase some of it for the trees. Because there's going to be some of these trees poking out in front of it. There you go. Now it gets hidden nicely in the back. Okay, and then what does this look like? Oop. There you go. With the fog. What is going on? Okay. Where's the fog? Please, I have too many layers. There we go. What if we turn down the fog? Oh, that's the power lines. Whoops. There we go. That's nice. I like it. And I might turn down the power lines just a bit so they kind of fade into the background. And actually, let me select, reselect, or well, select from opaque. I'm wondering if I can do something a little fun. Oop, that's not it. Luminosity. Wait, what? Okay. Where is this color? You know what? Fine. I'll just grab the color because I want to be stubborn. I immediately grabbed a different color on accident. There you go. Just wanted to add a little bit of this. Maybe that's like the sun peeking over that we can't see. Because I think sometimes these can be like colored red. I might be making that up, but if not, then we can just say it's the light. Plus, it's nice to just give him a little bit of color. I might do some green to add a little bit more of a natural color to it. Like just a really dark green, so it's not just pitch black. There you go. Just a nice little color to it. And grab that red again. And then just like finally detail it in a little bit. That's an eraser. I'm on the wrong layer. Psych, I never made a different layer. We're doing this right on the raw layer. That's not good if I didn't like this. Okay. I think I'm about done. Let me just do one last little tweak. Where's that desaturation layer? So let's see how this looks with some of it desaturated. Beep. So this is it at full color. This is it at no color. Or at least no color except for some of the snow for some reason. We're gonna ignore that. It actually does look really cool in black and white. But we're gonna slowly bring back in the color. This feels like a nice amount of it. Bet 15% feels really good. And then compared to without it, it's a very tiny tweak. No, I think we'll be good without it, without the desaturation. I think especially since I worked so hard into doing all the colors and kind of forgot that I even had a desaturate going on. That it kind of balanced itself out once I was done with it. I also did want to mess with this real quick. From Plague. Since they have like a little bit of fill to separate them from the background, I thought it would be nice to get a little bit of a gradient on it too. So let's try, this is the color that it starts with. Yeah, the full color, it does look great. So I'm going to keep it. What would be a nice, let's go with like a dark purple. Oop, too dark. Make it a multiply. Yeah, that looks great. Oops, 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 oops. Okay, very interesting. We're gonna go move on to the next one. Select from a place, get opaque. Make a new layer because that's really important, even though I keep forgetting it. Ooh, that's nice. Let me make it even, let me try to make it like his full height. And let's just turn it down. Well, actually, hold on. Let me deselect. I think one of the issues is that the layer that's supposed to like separate them from the background is not fully colored. So let's delete this, fix it, and then try again. So first, his entire midsection is missing for some reason. I just didn't notice that I forgot to do his midsection. Classic mistake, missing the midsection. And then hit like a little bit of his butt is missing. Just the tiniest bit of his butt spot. Also some sections here. Oop. Okay. Now let's try that again. Well, actually, hold on. I think there's a quick way to figure out whether or not it's done correctly. Nope, that wasn't it. That was not the move. There you go. Guess there's some gaps up here too. And a little bit right there. It doesn't have to be perfect, but some of the more noticeable sections I need to fix. Grab the color. There's like a spot on his chest over here. His gun wasn't completely blocked out. Then like a tiny little section in like his knee. Okay, and then do the same for the dog. Spot. Grab a bright color. Spot. I thought I colored his butt. Some fishies going on. Let's try that again. Oop. Not that color. It says that his leg is completely colored in. I'm not sure why it's not filling it in. Okay, now it's filled in. So let's do the bucket tool. Bop. There's an easier way to do this bet. This is fun. Okay, so he's fully colored in. What about him? Any important details missing? Oh, I completely missed this. I thought it was in his chest. It was in up here. You're gonna give me conniptions. This little sector right here, and then some of this area with the gun. Maybe some of his mask too. Okay. I think now we can do this correctly. Select from opaque, replace. Oh, I accidentally colored in the dog on this layer. That's why. So let me deselect and erase any of that. Should be completely separated from the dog now. Yeah, okay. All right. Now we can do this experiment. Multiply. Would purple be a nice color? Last time we started this with purple, but we can experiment. I got like a really deep purple with this one. Maybe like from the back. It's too far. What if it's normal? Okay. That's not what I wanted. Okay, that's interesting. Then we're gonna do it with the dog. Spot. I keep forgetting his name. It's not even a hard name to remember. Okay. And then we're just gonna like softly erase it in specific spots. Or can I do like an erase layer? What is that gonna do? I think it only erases like the immediate layer behind it. That is not what it does. Oh wait, no, it's erasing all the color. Maybe if I put it in its own group. Wait, hold on. Let me also try. Yeah, let me try putting it in his own group. And then putting an erase. Oh, there we go. Now it's working perfectly. This is what we call non-destructive editing for idiots who don't understand how to non-destructive edit like me. I barely understand how masks work. And every time I look it up, I immediately forget. So this is how I'm doing it. Make sure his little medallion stands out. So that way I can keep the entire gradient and then just add this layer and whenever I want to like erase some of it. Easy peasy. I'm a genius. I know. Please hold your applause. Okay. And then we're going to do the same for him. Oh, it's not an erase layer. What is going on? Why is it not erasing it at all? It worked exactly fine for this. What's going on? I'm not on an eraser, I don't think. Is it coloring this at all? What's happening? I'm on a selection. Okay. That's all the screaming I can do. I swear I'm like the least intelligent person that's ever existed. And that's saying something. Because this is America, we got a lot of not smart people here. And I might be the unsmartest. Okay. And then I think... is there anything else I gotta do? Let me do... nothing, actually. I think that's actually good. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just thinking. Seeing if there's anything I need to do. No, we're just gonna call it. Because I had fun with this, but I don't think there's anything else I really want to add on top of everything. I think it's exactly as complex as I want it to be. So let's get this nice pen that I never get to use. That's too bright. It's bright, but we can just keep it small. Whenever you make a signature that's hard for you to do. Don't lose your patience, please. You're at the end. There you go. Perfect. And then it is 2/1/2022. And let's play with that around with that a bit. Go on. There you go. And I actually like it better over here. It's a little heavy on this side. I want to keep it heavy. And not a good size. Can we make it bigger? What does it look like bigger? Yeah, that's actually good. A little bit bigger than that. No, I got nothing else. I'm happy. All right, then. So that's going to be the end of this stream. I'm glad for anybody who could make it. Thank you, Sarah, for being here. I'm going to be posting this on my Instagram in just a minute. And don't forget to check out my YouTube channels where I'll post the full archives of these streams. And also my highlights channel where there will be a quick time lapse of everything just compressed into like 5 minutes. Like I said, I'm going to be posting this to my Instagram, so go ahead and check that out. And my DeviantArt, if you feel like. My DeviantArt is also pretty active. I'm pretty much always there. Glad that we made it right on your bedtime, Sarah. Next week, I'm going to be either doing another speed paint, or I might finally move back into doing all the vampire drawings that I've been doing. We'll have probably speed paint. I've been really comfortable with doing these. And I think I'm learning a lot in a short period of time. I think. I'm going to say yes. All right. So, have a good night.